Good morning, America. Today is Friday, May 30th, 1954, and here reporting to you live from NBC Studios in New York, New York, this is Lauren Livesey.
And Jonathan Dupuy. Okay, we're going to start off the newscast with some breaking news. We just heard that Senator Stephen Douglas finally succeeded in getting the Kansas-Nebraska Act to pass through Congress.
And truly, this is unbelievable. It goes against everything the Missouri Act fought for.
That's very, very true. What are some more details about the Kansas-Nebraska Act? What does it mean to us?
Well, the Kansas-Nebraska Act is repealed by the Missouri Compromise.
The Missouri Compromise, of course, everybody knows, banned slavery north of 3630 line in the Louisiana Purchase.
And because this act has been passed, Kansas and Nebraskans are now allowed to choose whether they want to be a free or slave state. And before, the Missouri Act told that no, that they just couldn't be.
So now that it's passed, could it possibly offset the balance of the slave and free states' representation?
Yes, this could offset the balance because now there would be more representation of a free or slave state instead of just making them equal in the Senate.
So the southern slave states are going to be possibly more dominant because of this?
Yes, this could be possible.
Okay. President Pierce seems like he's supporting this an awful lot. Is that showing a lot of his bias towards the South like he's shown in the past? This
does show more bias towards the South instead of towards the North. He should be supporting the North and not slavery. And it also seems that now he's allowing the rich white Southerners to influence his decisions and making our country's bias towards the South instead of making his own decisions.
Because it's passed, slavery might start to spread back to the North where it's illegal, couldn't it?
That could start slavery. Now the rich white Northerners, they may start to see slavery as beneficial so they don't have to do work and the slaves can just do work. And they may want to turn back to a slave state.
So even though they've made it illegal, you're saying basically that they might see the benefits of it again?
Yeah.
And they may want to make it legal so that they can have more money, be equal to the South?
Yes, that could be possible.
Senator Douglas, he even himself seems to think that this act could have some non-beneficial results. What was the quote he said again?
He said, quote, "This may cause one hell of a storm."
Well, if he's thinking that, why is he trying to get it pushed through Congress? I mean, he's even said himself that he doesn't care whether slavery is allowed or banned in the United States as a whole. So why would he try and fight to get it passed?
I don't know. He fought quite hard for this to get passed, and even though he says that, he really doesn't care what happens with the act, which is kind of ironic. Why would you fight so hard for something that you say you just don't care about or that will cause so many problems within your own country?
Yeah. What are some other possible slight technical difficulty? Okay. What are some other things that the Kansas-Nebraska Act says?
Well, it says that now these states are coming in, they can be free or slave, which is, they can choose, which is not good. When the rules have already been set that they're going to be free to make the balance.
So we as the North didn't really see this coming. Is this a sign of what may come from the South?
This may show that the slave states may take over our whole country. And slavery may be free everywhere when we're fighting to make it banned.
I've heard a little bit about the Bleeding Kansas fight. Could this possibly undo everything that they've already done to try and help prevent slavery in the Kansas territory?
This could. All these people are fighting. They're fighting hard to make everything free, so no one is in slavery, and now this is pretty much just throwing away what they've been fighting for.
Okay. Thank you very much.
And until Monday, this is Lauren Livesey
and Jonathan Dupuy reporting live from NBC Studios, New York, New York.